Greetings, YouTube. This is JT Savage of Savage Talk. I'm here to talk to you today about an upcoming Marvel movie, possibly. I haven't seen an announcement on this movie, but I was researching some information for another video that'll be coming out tomorrow, and I stumbled upon something very interesting that you may want to hear of. I don't know how much validity to it or how far along with the project they are into it, but I haven't seen any announcements about this. So I'm assuming, it hasn't been greenlit yet, but there are some interesting things in it, and I will get to that in a moment. Stay tuned. So, the movie I'm talking about is called Black Widow 2 Yelena, starring Florence Pugh, or Poog, or however you say her name. Anyway, now, you're like, of course they were going to make a Black Widow 2 with her, because why else make Black Widow 1 and have her as a sister if they're not going to do more with her? I understand that. However, the other characters in this are what I find interesting and what you may not know already. Now, we already know that Rachel Weisz is probably going to be in it, and David Harbour. But Rinko Kikuchi is in it. She was in Pacific Rim Uprising, I believe it was called. And she was also in a show called Tokyo Vice, which is what my other video that's coming out tomorrow is about. And she's pretty awesome. But here's where it gets interesting. Wilson Bethel is in it, supposedly. And he is the guy who played Bullseye in Daredevil. Now, that is interesting. I want to see Bullseye with Black Widow. That's awesome. I don't know who this guy is. O.T. Fagbang, whatever the fuck his name is. Rick Mason. I don't know who Rick Mason is. My comics knowledge is bad because I haven't read comics in about 10 years. But Haley Steinfeld is in it. Hawkeye, or Hawkeye Jr., or Kid Hawkeye, or Lady Hawkeye. I don't know what the hell. I guess just Hawkeye. Marvel MCU, what can I say? But another interesting one is Colby Smulders is in it, right? Colby Smulders is awesome. You remember Colby Smulders. She played Maria Hill in all the Avengers movies and Captain America movies and all that. And Scoot McNairy, Jack Norris. Don't know who Jack Norris is. But here's another interesting one, and kind of not a good one in my opinion. Olga Kurilenko. She played Antonia, which is Taskmaster from the first Black Widow movie, and that was the stupidest thing ever because she was obviously a female, and they tried to trick you because they used a male's body and just superimposed her head on it, which... the fuck are you doing, Marvel? What the fuck are you doing? Anyway, of course, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is going to be in it because she plays Valentina. That whole shadow organization, Dark Avengers, or whatever's going on with that. We don't know yet. But here's another interesting one for me. Charlie Hunnam is in it. I love Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam is such an awesome actor. He was great in Sons of Anarchy, one of my all-time favorite shows. But the problem with Charlie Hunnam is he's been in a lot of shitty projects. I don't know if he picks them himself or if his management picks them. But, man, they put him in some bad things because he's really good. I liked him in Pacific Rim. I like Pacific Rim a lot. But a lot of other stuff, like that King Arthur movie, is just trash. And I feel bad because he's such a good actor. Such a good actor, and he was awesome as Jax. But hopefully, I don't know who Anthony Masters is. Again, I haven't followed comics in a while, so I don't know people by these names that they're just using. He might have been somebody awesome. I don't know. You guys can inform me in the comments who he's supposed to be, and maybe we'll dig deeper into it. So I did a little more digging into who Anthony Masters is, played by Charlie Hunnam in this upcoming Black Widow movie. And apparently he's the Taskmaster, the real Taskmaster, because Taskmaster is indeed a male in Marvel Comics. So I don't know, is he gonna replace the female Taskmaster? Like, how is that gonna work? Like, I don't know, man. This doesn't make any sense, but maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe it'll be retarded. I mean, with Marvel these days, it's kind of up in the air. By the way, I haven't made a Moon Knight or a Halo review for the newest episodes because the fucking shows suck. And I told you they would eventually suck. That they start off, well, Halo didn't start off good. Halo had a good 10, 15 minutes that were good, and the rest has just been shit. But it's been progressively worse every episode. Master Chief is less Master Chief and gets, farther and farther until he's naked, and now everybody's getting naked. And apparently the whole show isn't about Halo because we finally find out that there even is a Halo in episode 4, but we also know how everybody looks without their goddamn clothes on, which I don't see how that's relevant in a Halo series, but apparently that's what they care about at Paramount. Anyway, also, Moon Knight has fallen off a cliff as predicted, as people who have seen the earlier episodes before we did had reported. I think it's funny because some of them seem to have changed their tune about it, but personally, I think it's crap now. And, if you like it, that's good. I'm glad you're entertained, but personally, I think it's crap, and Marvel just needs to do better with these series. And hopefully this Black Widow 2 movie, if it is a thing, is good, because the first one wasn't very good. I enjoyed Florence Pugh in that movie very much. I mean, I enjoyed the characters in that movie. I just didn't enjoy the movie itself, to be honest. Like, I thought the movie was terrible, but the characters were cool, and I really liked Florence Pugh in the Hawkeye series that everybody apparently hated, which is why they canceled a second season of that, I guess, because it wasn't received as well as they may have made it out to be. I guess that's why, or maybe because she's doing the Black Widow thing, and maybe they're just gonna put her in movies. You know what? I don't want to shit on it and say it's because it didn't do well, because when things don't do well at Disney, it doesn't mean they don't continue to do it anyway. Like that bill in Florida that they keep protesting about. Anyway, I got off track. Charlie Hunnam is playing Anthony Masters, who is supposed to be Taskmaster in this new Black Widow 2 project if it actually comes out. So that's interesting. I found that out after the fact. So, do what you will with that information. But my boy Michael Pena's in it. Luis from Ant-Man, he's supposed to be in it too. It's like all these interesting people are in this movie that it's so cool, man. Sebastian Stan's supposed to be in it. Bucky Barnes, Anthony Mackie's supposed to be in it. So it sounds like this is kind of like an Avengers movie, really. Yeah, that's it as far as interesting people go. But I don't know, man. That's kind of cool, don't you think? I hope there's more info on it soon. Like I said, I didn't see an official announcement. I know they just released the upcoming schedule for Marvel movies, and I have not seen it yet. So maybe it's listed there, and maybe this is just speculation and not actual people attached to it. But if these people are attached to it, it might actually be something worth viewing. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. If you have any more information or questions about it, write it in the comments. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you tomorrow in my Tokyo Vice review, because nobody has talked about that show. And that show is fucking amazing. I'll see you next time.